Hello and welcome back to the colony with Man of the Ants, playing some more Empires of the Undergrowth today. So last time we had our first attempt at front lines on hard, the last of the leaf cutter levels. And we didn't do too bad, we didn't win obviously, but I think we got a lot closer than I expected to, certainly. I don't know about you guys, so I think it went okay. And judging by your comments, you also seem to think I did a relatively good job as well. Not too many major complaints or people telling me I was stupid or doing particularly stupid things. So the only real major suggestion you guys had was to really, on the last night when the whip spider, on the third night at least, I suppose it doesn't have to be the last night, when the whip spider comes out, just hide. You gain nothing from going out and trying to deal with the whip spider at that point in the evening. You just lose all of your ants and you get attacked by all the other creatures that are around, and it's probably better to just hide. There was also apparently a nice big edible leaf plant that I missed in the bottom right of the map, so that'll be very useful. I might try and keep that one for one of the nights, maybe even the third night with the whip spider, as long as he doesn't come around too close. Got a hair in my mouth somewhere, that's going to frustrate me. So aside from that, what you guys only really said, numbers wise, maybe about 7 workers to help out in the nest, and then 19 medias, and then just majors all the way. It isn't as much of a numbers game apparently as the harvest was. I had a bit of a cough there, excuse me. So yes, we'll see how that goes. I did just read through all the comments and I can't remember anything else in particular that stood out. So we don't need options, we will get out of that. Wish escape got out of that. So we're going to choose insane. Oh, no, we're not going to choose insane. That'd be ridiculous. We're going to choose hard. And then we're going to go with the... some of you guys did say the taunt. I think it's on the previous, before the previous video, on the time we did the harvest on hard. I think someone said the taunts can be useful, particularly with the whip spider. But I'm going to stick with the stun. I think the stun's going to be very useful. It's served us well in the past, hasn't it? Alright then, so it's been a few days since I've played, and this is also late on Sunday, so I will only have one attempt tonight. So I can't quite remember where the enemies were, which is going to be a little frustrating moving forward. So let's make a...
harvesting grounds which have gone unchallenged for the past few weeks. However,
I think I was fine with where my waste site was, so let's make that a little waste chamber down there. Oh.
It will be here by morning.
And let's go out and start collecting some leaves. So I guess this... I say go out and collect some leaves. Yeah, that's a good point. Don't have a leaf store. I guess this is the 500, or it's the 615 plant down there. Which looks like it'll be relatively undefended. It's fairly close to everything else. Have they finished digging? They have, so they'll start building the leaf store now. So we'll do that for the waste for now, and then before we upgrade and expand it even, we'll increase it. We'll level it up, is what I meant to say there. My word, what's going on with me today? So we need another 7 workers. That's the worker one, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oops. I'd like to try and avoid the critters if I can. So I think for this first night, we'll try and just clear out this area here a little bit. The first day we'll work on these. The second night then we've got this to try and get rid of. And then the second night as well, if we can get up here whilst the coast is clear from the army ants. And when people also say the second day, you need to really be trying to knock back the army ant bar as well. So that's something for us to keep an eye out for. Right, so let's do. And then these are they majors? Medias? They're medias. These are the medias. We need to expand these, but that is going to bring those in at some point. So if we just do that. Oh my god. It's because I've been playing, I started playing Surviving Mars. And obviously the way, I say obviously, when you have something selected to get off it, does right click even do that? Now that I've said that, I'm not even sure that I might just be making it up. Who knows? Who knows? Right, so we can get our first new major down. Media. My word, I'm so sorry. The leaf stores are full, so we need to expand those a bit. I don't think that'll breach into this guy over here quite yet. I sincerely hope it doesn't. Oh, we've got into a fight already, have we? Okay, let's see if we can get rid of this thing before we go any further then. Okay, everyone go over there, ignore him now. He is not our concern. So we need to get some more leaf store down, pretty quick sharp. Right, how's this going? Not too bad is the answer, I don't think. So our waste is definitely creeping up. We might have to look at upgrading that relatively soon. How is the leaf store full? That is a lie. That is a slanderous lie, and I will not put up with it.
Several meters south of the nest, a legion of nomadic Essaton Berkeley
Right, so the first day is coming in.
They set up camp late last night and will now conduct daily swarming raids on the surrounding areas.
So let's go, and I might try and leave that second one if we can. It depends how big we grow, I suppose, in the first day, doesn't it?
Directly in their path.
And that's why you do want to build more workers, I suppose, isn't it? Because you do get more of the minims as well. So we might need to look at building more workers just for that. Here are the first army ants coming in. Looking fantastic.
They will sweep eastward, swarming everything they find.
Let's. I wish you could still use the mouse in this mode. Oh, where's the... There it is. There's a big plant in the way, isn't there? I do love the way they look with their tiny little eyes. I'm pretty sure they're pretty much blind. I'm sure I read that somewhere. Where are the rest of them? Oh, there's one. There's just little workers just creeping in. Oop.
Larvae-filled ant colonies are particularly ripe for culling. Only a substantial defensive.
What's this that's coming in? Jumping spider. Could be a problem. Could be a problem.
Prove to the invaders that they are more trouble than they are worth.
That should take care of that, hopefully. I do want to... Yeah, he sort of got a bit captured there, which is good. Corner him. Oh, he's a speedy little guy, isn't he?
Army ants can be pushed back beyond leafcutter territory.
Alright, there we go.
Give this area a wide berth until it's time for them to relocate their nest.
Okay, so it's a bit of a waiting game this first day, really, isn't it? Not much is going to happen in terms of critters or anything like that, most likely. It's just gathering these leaves in to get us... Oh my word, look at them all. Whew. To get as much as possible. I want to see what that number there is. 249. That's what I wanted. Oh, there is another critter.
Scouts will head out from the swarm frontier in search of live prey for the horde. If they find anything of significance, they will call for reinforcements. A battalion of soldiers can respond in seconds.
Yes, they can. So to expand this nest, we actually don't have to go up. We can expand it down a little bit, which is good, because it means we're not going to have to deal with any other critters in the nest at the moment. We have absolutely rinsed. We might have to go for this bigger one. Oh, there are 3 there. I don't think I remembered there was 3 there, so that's not so bad, is it? Right, let's get some more ants building. Leaf store's getting pretty full again. Any more we can upgrade there?
The army ants are extending their foraging activities. Space is running out.
What have we got over here? Another jumping spider. Can we get this guy? Oh, there's another one just appeared as well. Let's see if we can get this guy. Yes, we did. Nice one. Just enough to get another media. What are we up to? 16. So yeah, if we fill this up and then we'll start on the majors, I guess. Now, last time we put the majors up there, but I think we'll put them down here this time. Just so we don't have to immediately deal with whatever that is. I suppose we could do it this way instead. Maybe we'll do that, because then it's quite close to the leaf store still, isn't it? Yeah, let's do that. So let's get them digging that out while they've got a brief moment of downtime. So that'll be number 18. Again, the leaf store is pretty full. I might expand it out to the front a little bit. I'm really trying to avoid any in-nest fights, if I can help it.
The leaf cutters have been spotted by a scout. If it escapes, it will call for reinforcements.
Where is it? I can't see anything on my map, so we're almost certainly going to have reinforcements coming in. Which is a bit of a pain, but yeah, I just don't know what saw me. Right, so that's 19 of those. We've got enough to get our first major as well, so let's do that. Night's coming in. Look, you can tell because the bar's gone grey. So this evening we've got this area here, and what I'd like to try and do is get over here, because we're going to find it really hard to get that at any other point. We have got this one up here as well, though, haven't we? Maybe we'll save that for the third. It's a risky third night strategy. It's risky. Could do with extending it a little bit, couldn't we? That looks like it should be fairly safe. So I'll get this built and upgraded, and then I think I'll do a big old upgrade of the waste store just to make sure that's going to clear in a reasonable time frame. Now, this is nearly gone. So let's start sending them up there to clear that bit of leaf out there, I think. Yes, and I think last time I upgraded before we... Oh, sorry, expanded before we upgraded, which is foolish because the upgrading allows it to clear waste faster. So it really does benefit upgrading before you expand. And that should give us a lot more waste storage, and it will clear faster, like I just said as well. So that's going to work out quite nicely for us. Leaf storage is looking alright, isn't it? Is it worth doing it just in case? Doesn't cost much, does it? And it'll leave us in a better position going forward, where we hopefully won't run out at any moment. That's all been done. That's beautiful.
As dusk sets in, The army and foraging
And here is the
activity begins to
first
settle.
evening
The
then.
Aceton forces are reconvening to join a giant...
Now I'd
river
like
formed
to try and get
of
up
bodies
here.
where they will wait out
There's already a
the
couple of
night.
praying mantises wandering around.
This is the perfect opportunity to stockpile leaves.
And there's a huntsman arrived over there, look. Who's immediately coming our way. Oh, he's not. Oh, he is. No, he is. He's definitely going to annoy us, so let's try and get rid. Oh, they're taking a different route, are they? It's a little frustrating. Something was fighting which wasn't us. Is it down here? I don't know, I can hear something. Oh, there it is. Yeah, those guys, look. Going at it. Oh, so yeah, there's a few pesky critters coming in now. Hopefully these guys will be enough to take care of it. That's the plan, really. Leaf's doing good. Got a lot of leaf in store, actually. We could probably do with some more workers, couldn't we? Just to get some more minims in is what I'm thinking. There are a lot of creatures, isn't it? It's more than I think I was expecting on the first night. I was hoping the first night would be relatively clear so we could really start working up there. That was the plan. Let's build some more workers, like I say, just to get those additional minims more than anything. It's just an extra boost of 7 minims to move all this leaf around which is there. Of course, the workers themselves are told not to attack anything, so they should largely ignore it all and just go for leaf gathering, which isn't the worst thing in the world. Oh, he's run away now, okay. You can probably leave that leg alone now, guys. Wouldn't worry about it too much. There you go. Yeah, it's just one of those. That's not going to be too much bother. Do we need to look at extending our waste at all? It's slowly starting. As soon as it starts getting towards half now, I start getting a bit concerned. Okay, that's that dealt with. So we're doing okay on this one here. What's it down to? Down to 160. That's pretty good. Yeah, that waste is definitely creeping up a little bit too much for my liking. So let's extend it. And then I'll build a bunch more and then I'll upgrade it all as well. So we do have a bit of a waste issue up here as well, look. And as they build these, we'll just upgrade them straight away. So they're going to get poisoned coming down here, but we can minimise the time in there by just upgrading stuff straight away. That's going to work out for us, isn't it? That's a lot more waste storage, and all those upgrades will help as well. That'll probably do. This bit here always confuses me, because when the enemies come over here, the red dot's right over my line. I always think I'm about to get attacked.
The ants must defend themselves.
And they will. What is it? Oh, it's a harvestman. Couldn't even see that for a second. Did they just stun that leg that they left there? I think they did. Ah, they've done that. Didn't realise they were that far into that, actually. But that's good. Because it's a leaf that would otherwise be relatively unavailable to us. Ah, here we go. Here's night coming back in again. Look, so now
Can be heard throughout the leaf litter.
we can head back to this. Well, we'll clear this area here out first, I
The
think.
swarm has returned.
We've got a fair amount there. That's not bad. That is not bad at all. And then, I wish there was some sort of clock during this, actually. I don't think there is. Is there a clock? Let's have a quick look at the options a second. Controls, I want, I suppose. Is that something to display an in-game time? Not that I saw there, no. It'd be nice to see if I could just know that it's like, you know, a third of the day has passed. That's when I should start sort of maybe looking to harass the enemy lines a little bit. We probably need a second bunch of meteors, perhaps, don't we, to help out the gatherers if we're off attacking. So I'll make those there. I'll just leave this line here blank. And here are the army ants, look. So the waste is ticking down nice and fast now, isn't it? In fact, they're only filling up those first tiles there. There's a few we could upgrade there, but I'm not too worried about doing that, to be honest. We do really need to look at getting those army ants pushed back soon, though, don't we? So, as we've got a fair bit in stock, and as we've got a fair bit of food gathered up as well, let's do that now. In fact, what I might do, I might just upgrade one of those mages. Oh my word, no, I'm going to take care of this thing, because he's going to absolutely destroy me. How unlucky is that to have a massive, fully grown praying mantis arrive just outside the nest? Oh. I mean, they rinsed him, but still, I could have done without that. That was precious army ant time. Look how close they are to getting up to this third tier, which would come up here, I'm guessing. Never seen the third one come up. She might go basically straight over the nest. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, that's it. Let's push them back. Let's push them back, lads. The ones are probably out of leaf there, aren't they? So we do have a fairly decent amount of food there. So let's start on this sort of secondary media chamber just to help out the gatherers. How are we doing here? So we've kind of run out for the moment. So if we just let some numbers build up, I was going to say, but then these guys went straight for it.
It must not be allowed to report back to the swarm.
Okay, we've got a few numbers there again. I suppose the reason I shouldn't have built those ones over there is because of the... That's a huntsman there, so we actually don't want those guys going that way anymore. Let's send them down here. There are a couple of jumping spiders there, of course, though, so that could also be problematic.
The Atta soldiers managed to prevent the army ant scouts from returning to the swarm.
Okay. If we can send these guys down here, and then I'll swing in from the side here to try and save... Oh, no, they can't go there. They're going to get absolutely destroyed. Head back up there again, because it seems to have got quiet. In fact, I wonder, what's that over there? Oh, it's army ants, so maybe not. I was going to see if we could sneak over the top here, but that might be a little problematic. So what we'll do actually is we'll send these guys up here, and I'm thinking these guys, who are out of food again. No, not the twos. Well, I suppose the twos, yeah. Send the twos up here. And if they can defend this sort of path, we'll send the ones and the threes up here. Start clearing out some more of this. Which I think is something, again, someone suggested. Holding back the army ants while you forage the areas around them. Or I think our rear lines are getting harassed. That's fine.
By a scout. If it escapes, it will call for reinforcements.
So do we think 11 mages would be enough to hold them off? If I do that, could be a particularly risky move, but I would like to see a bit more leaf harvesting going on. And it is also evening as well now, so in fact, let's just do that and they can all head up there and try and get some food for the evening. In the meantime, and then this evening we'll head down to this one here, and then if we need to we'll try and get in here, but it could be quite heavily defended by the time we get there. Yeah, it did take out our leaf stock a little bit. But we got them pushed back fair way. I don't like the way it ticks up when they're not even here. I do wish that would stop. It's almost like it's on hard difficulty, you know. And then, so this evening really is just about trying to build up some food stocks. Maybe we'll upgrade a few of the mages as we go.
We'll fight to the death.
But for the most part, yeah, it's about those food stores. Need to build up a store ready to take on the army ants tomorrow. We need to try and get rid of that second line as quick as we can. And as soon as we've done that, then push over to the army ants over here. Is that dead? That's pretty good. That's good we've cleared that out. It's a good amount of food up there that, yeah, was basically not obtainable for us.
As daylight fades,
oh my word!
ferries the last of the day's spoils back to the bivouac for the evening feast. They will return.
Everyone turn off your attack. But that's gone horribly, horribly wrong. In fact, let's see if we can get them going this way.
A fully grown whip spider has detected the presence of the leaf cutters. With supreme prowess, this gargantuan...
Yeah, a bunch of them have still gone the wrong way, unfortunately, but not a huge amount we can do about that. Let's send everyone down there.
Must be called upon for the colony to stand.
There's a few harvestmen and the such like around. Hopefully the whip spider will keep his distance now. There's a few, and there's like 100... 200 up there maybe, and there's a bit down here as well we can go if we need. Because we're going to absolutely destroy this in no time at all. Food's doing good though, food's doing good. I might build 2 more majors just to get those 2 up there. So that'll help us upgrade the ones in the middle there a bit more. Yeah, we've absolutely just already, that is basically gone, look. Okay, so I'll send the 3s down here. I'll put those on there, just so they've got a little bit of defense going on. Let's turn their attack back on. Because that's essentially gone already, look. That's 600 leaf just absolutely devastated, which is good. Which is good, you know, don't get me wrong, happy with that. I wonder if I should have made this these medias split a bit more. So we could have had more with the gathering groups. When we abandon them tomorrow to go and attack the army ants, it could be a bit problematic for us. Right, so they've done that now. So let's send these down here as well. Is there anything big up there? There is. It is quite heavily defended. Oh, I thought he was going to come down then. But that's even more defended. So, I'm saying that. That's also just ridiculously defended, isn't it? Right, we are doing very well with food, so let's build a couple of things. And then I think we're going to have to look at taking this here out. There's only one plant, so there's only one plant up there as well, though, isn't there? And they're attacking each other a little bit, so that'll help us out somewhat. Oh, now they've brought everyone down here. Okay, 3s come over here. Let's upgrade some of our mages. And 3s may as well carry on in here then. Clear this area out so we can get this plant this evening. Okay, so they've dealt with that. Looks relatively safe if I send the ones in that direction to get there. Was a bit down there as well, actually. Just trying to make the most of all of the food that's available to us. I think tomorrow in the day, it really is just this up here. That's all we've really got available to us then. Which is why I'm trying to be a bit sparse with the amount of stuff we're building, unless we need to if it starts filling up a little bit. There is 13 down there. Is it worth sending them there? Maybe not. We've cleared out, as I say, there's a little bit here and there up there, but not much at all. And then where would the next nearest be then if we needed it? In terms of big leaf, well, that's miles away. Well, there's some there, but that's right next to the whip spider, who hasn't come out this evening, actually, has he? Oh no, is he? No, he come out straight away, didn't he? Yeah, I'm being an idiot. No, he came out straight away. But he then ignored us. There's some big ones there, but that's going to take us relatively close to the whip spider's domain. So we'll try and avoid that, but we might not have much option with that. There's going to be a lot of stuff to attack on the way.
The harvesting grounds is about to be cut short. The swarm has mobilized.
Okay, that's pretty well timed, actually. That's pretty well timed. So we've got a good deal of food. We have a good deal of leaf.
The ants must defend themselves.
Defend themselves, they will. A bit unfortunate to have a massive cricket and a baby cricket appear immediately as the night finishes, but okay. Whatever, game. Thank you very much. Right, then we'll send everyone up here. Because there isn't actually leaf to gather there anymore. And if there's still critters there, there's still critters there. That's not too much of an issue for us. And we'll clear this out just so the little guys can go for it. But the 3s are going to turn their food gathering off. And then, let's go for it. Well, someone else just appeared? Yeah, a little huntsman's just appeared. Let's try and get the huntsman out of the way. So the next night we are pretty screwed, really.
The leafcutters have been spotted by a troop of army ant scouts. If any escape, they will call for reinforcements.
Troops a bit much, and there's like one, wasn't there? Is that something else, or else a giant huntsman's just arrived? Okay. Okay. It's going like this, is it? And now there's a jumping spider. So I might have to take the 3s away on their own.
An enemy scouting troop has been overwhelmed by the Atta soldiers.
Or maybe not. When I said 3s, of course, I meant the majors. Wasn't entirely clear on that. Yeah, I might make a couple more medias to help defend the line, seeing as they are now getting attacked. And if the 3s push on down here... That's unfortunate for those guys, isn't it? Okay, let's come up here then. Do we need to come and deal with this? We might need to, yeah. Divert a few troops over there a second. Alright, let's go and get these guys, seeing as they are there. What I might do is I might swap those around. And if I turn their attack back on. And that'll have got quite a large number coming back up this middle trail. Which means you can just run down in a swarm and take them all out. If we're lucky, that'll be enough to move that bar all the way down, if we're lucky. That plant's going to be gone very soon. I'm not sure what we really do then. Truth be told. $148 left. Oh no, don't do that. There's some more around. Oh, there's a little troop just gone over there. Look, that's, oh, there's lots gone over there actually.
An army ant scout has spotted the leafcutters. It must not be allowed to report back to the swarm.
I'm trying. There are a lot of them, so we're definitely going to get some coming back, but this, what we do get coming to attack us should push that bar back, actually. Getting distracted with jumping spiders and all sorts, unfortunately.
The enemy scouting party has alerted the
okay, so they've alerted the leafcutter swarm. So if we just bring these guys back a second. They're almost done there. We'll send them up there afterwards to get what's left there. And there's a little bit over there as well we could probably get. Alright, here come the leafcutters, which is actually... Oh, the evening's just arrived. That is such a pain. So we push them back a little bit. And they're almost, that might just about be... Oh, not the ones. That might be enough to keep them held back from this road tomorrow. At least we won't have to do much tomorrow to push them back again, I suppose. I'm hoping these last few will be enough. There's a couple more that are going to come this way. There are these delicious plants here, but if with any sort of major enemy force comes out, we're a little bit skradoodled. No, it's definitely over, isn't it, unfortunately? What's that? If we can get these guys, though... Oh, they're just disappearing now. Oh, they are, aren't they? Pains. Okay, so this might be the time when we sort of say, alright, we'll leave that there. There's not much food around. Could we manage a quick run over there, do we think? Let's find out. It does take a while for actual dusk to set in, doesn't it?
The ants must defend themselves.
Praying mantis, but he's not going to last very long. That's fine. Our food is basically full. I don't know how long that's been like that, unfortunately. I was a little distracted with the old army ants. Ooh. Right, so he's come out now, which is unfortunately timed, isn't it?
The army retreats, and a relative tranquility sets in across the rainforest floor.
So I think everyone just retreat, basically. I don't think there's a massive amount we can do in terms of leaf gathering. And there's 8 there, there's 1 there, there's 20 there. Maybe we'll send the 3s up there to get that. It's better than nothing, isn't it? One of our little workers ended up down there somehow. And then we shall retreat for the night, I think, because yes, it could be very problematic otherwise. Look at all of this that's around. Double whip spiders. There's another whip spider around somewhere, I'm sure. So we'll just let our food accumulate, upgrade some mages if we can, maybe build some more, who knows. And then tomorrow we'll just go on a full attack front, pretty much. There isn't much we can do in terms of leaf, and by the time we actually clear the army ants away, there'll be all sorts of things over here, so I'm not sure that these would be a sensible get tomorrow. Okay, so I'm going to pause the recording there, because nothing much is likely to happen. Obviously, if it does, we'll cut back in again, but otherwise I shall see you guys in the morning.
Dawn has broken, and the night creeps.
Alright then, so nighttime is over.
Are on the march.
So I've got 1,000 food in. I'm just going to wait for these guys to disappear a bit. I've upgraded a couple of the mages to level 3s. So we've got a couple of level 3s in there now. I didn't want to do too much more, so I wanted to leave plenty of food in there. So now, let's go out en masse. So I've got all of my attacking ants. I'm leaving the workers behind, because what I'm thinking is, if I come up this route, I'm basically going to secure this pathway here. That's the plan. If I can secure that pathway, then it gives me 2 big plants there and 1.5 big plants there, if I did want to try and get some food. So we're going to pull ourselves back a little bit, just so we can avoid this first fistful of army ants that go past, because it's all the soldiers as well, look. And then once they've gone past, that'll do, I think that'll do. We will go down and hopefully quite quickly get rid of this
The ants will
middle row. So they're very nearly gone now. There we go. They have gone from the middle row. Look, that is awesome. So these ones at the bottom will just immediately start retreating.
After taking significant losses in their efforts to
no, they won't. They will carry on, but that's fine. Just won't spawn any new ones, I suppose. That means it gives us a nice easy win against these, though. It's not a bad thing by a long shot. Okay, with those out of the way, there's some more coming down here. That's fine. So it's cost us a little bit of food, but not too much. Could have been a lot worse. This is where I was hoping we could sort of send some of the guys to get some food, but maybe that isn't going to happen. So maybe we'll just push straight on past and just go for an immediate fight against them and see what happens. If it doesn't work, we know that we need more than 1,000 food and 15 majors and 27 medias. So at this point, yeah, it's just basically a big old Barney. If our numbers get a bit low here, we'll hang back a bit and wait for our numbers to increase again. There's no point in sending like 2 majors and 2 medias against the army ant army. And we just got to keep an eye on this now and see if hopefully we can do enough damage that we can win this level on hard. Now, so far, I'd say it's going okay. I don't know about you guys. They're all trickling in, but they're trickling in at such a rate that we're finding it relatively easy to deal with them. A few have come in from behind us, but because we didn't give them too quick a head start in the morning, there weren't that many behind us to come in pincer movement us, so that's worked out okay. 800 food. I don't want to say that I'm feeling quietly confident, because, you know, that'll ruin it, but it's going alright. It's going alright, I think. What's this over here? Oh, it's a giant cricket. That's a bit of a pain, actually, isn't it? Holding up the reinforcements. So is the issue here going to be getting enough army ants to kill? Because it's very, I mean...
The leaf cutters have been spotted by a scout. If it escapes, it will call for reinforcements.
These guys are kind of, they're going to be okay. They're going to come in at a sensible location. I think I could be quietly confident at that point. Yes, there we go. Look at that.
Impossible odds,
that wasn't too bad at all, was it? With a bit more tweaking to it, because that's only the second time I've tried it on hard, remember. So it only took a little bit of tweaking to the original plan.
Tremendous losses.
And there we go.
The swarm has finally elected to move on. For the leaf cutters, the ultimate trial is over.
So you're definitely prioritising the food and where you go for your food. That definitely helps massively. Leaving some behind, which is a bit easier to get for the second night and day. So you haven't got to face, well, like that giant leaf cutter, just leaf cutter, praying mantis just there. And then, yeah, hiding on that last night when there wasn't food we could get to reasonably, hiding away there worked out wonderfully, because it meant we could just... Trying to kill that whip spider it's a great achievement if you manage to take him out, but the food you waste doing that, and you're just not going to have the time to recoup those losses afterwards. So that was awesome. So massive thank you to you guys for your help there, really, because it's your suggestions as always that really push me in the correct direction. So at some point, I think it was in the video before last, Nigel did ask what happens when you hit play more. So just for Nigel's benefit, I'll hit play more. I'm pretty sure it's just going to go straight back into this, yes. And then we can just carry on playing the game if you so wish, if you enjoyed your level particularly. A couple of praying mantises there. Was there an adult one we saw somewhere? Yeah, up there, look. Let's go fight him. I want to get a nice shot of the adult praying mantis. That's the plan. There's a lot of things there, isn't there? Where is he? Oh, look at you, creepy devil. Creepy devil. Creepy, awesome devil. Look at those furry spiders. Ever notice how furry they were before? That's beautiful. That is beautiful. Oh, all over the shop. Cool, so there you go, Nigel. That is what happens when you hit continue. It literally just continues. It does exactly what it says on the tin. Awesome stuff. Cool, well, harvest on hard mode. Done, people. Done. Look at that. Can't complain of that much, can we? And I think if anyone does ask, I think conclusively that proves that I said the harvest, didn't I? I didn't mean the harvest, I meant front lines. Then that proves conclusively that front lines is definitely easier than the harvest. The harvest took how many goes? Whereas this was 2 attempts. 1 attempt not far off, 2nd attempt a bit of tweaking. And of course when we did it the first time, only the 2nd ever leaf cutter level we played, we managed to complete the front lines on our first attempt at it on medium. So yeah. Not at all bad. Awesome. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that powerhouse exhibition there, showing you how you can rock the game. If you did, click the like button. Really, really appreciate it. And obviously subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. As you might be able to tell, my voice is going, so it's actually good that didn't go on much longer because it could have been quite problematic. Don't forget I do stream every Wednesday at 6 PM. It'd be wonderful to see you there. Leave your questions or comments down below, which I don't think I just said. If I did and repeat myself, I apologise. Leave your comments down below. In particular, what would you like to see next? That is all of the levels done on hard now, isn't it? Let's take our food. So, obviously there's the insane option, but I haven't done anything on insane yet. And someone said, I can't remember the guy's name now, but there's some guy who plays Empires of the Undergrowth who has not yet managed to do front lines on insane. So, not in any massive rush to do that even.
Yes, I'm doing it.
So there aren't any challenge modes on these yet. They obviously haven't implemented whatever they're planning on doing for that. So we've done challenge mode on hard for everything. We've done all of the levels on hard now. So 2 options pretty much next time. One is we have a look at Hungry Spider, which we've not done for a while, and we see if I can get any better at that. I suspect probably not, but I can always give it a go. That's not a problem. Or something you guys did ask for previously as well, we could take a quick look at free play. I think it has had some updates since the Leafcutter update came out, so we could take a quick look at the free play option and see what's new and exciting there, and see if we can get a good strong start. Because my free play previously has been really just tough starts. RNG has not been on my side and I've really struggled, so that's the other option. So let me know down below what you guys like to see, and hopefully I'll see you there. And as always, thank you very much for joining me.